Shalom, shalom. All in praise, glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Wahakadashakah. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching the truth on down to the younger brothers. Through the spin pie, Bahashim Yahushai. Shalom to the elect and hope elect and the members and the brothers of in my congregation. Shalom. 1 Timothy 4:13. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. 1 Timothy 4:16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So, as you know, as you're going on your walk in this truth, when in doubt, take give attendance to reading and to doctrine. We don't know what to do. Give attendance to reading and doctrine. Watch some videos. Read. Just open a book and just read. Pay attention to prophecy. Just try to throw yourself into it. When in doubt, just read. Read. Fast and pray. It all benefits you, help your spirit and everything. Another one. Second Peter 1:10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. So, I'm gonna get this real quick, and I'm gonna go back to this one. Proverbs 24:16. For a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. So, we don't have a choice or option to fall and stay down. We must get back up, no matter what. It's not really an option, because when you learned enough of this truth, you realize just how much is at stake. So, no matter you fall 7, a complete times. You just keep falling, you got to keep getting back up, no matter what. Even if you fall a whole 50 times, you fall all the time. Well, you got to get up all the time. Just because you fell a whole bunch of times, a whole lot of times, that don't mean nothing. You have to get back up. 7 going into completion, so that's not really a specific number. You just got to get up. And you got to give diligence at the same time. 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. That, and it's that diligence. 1 Timothy 4:13. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, and to doctrine. And the 16th verse says, take heed unto thyself. Take heed unto thyself, and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. Because that is our ultimate goal, no matter what. No matter what we go through, no matter how much tribulation or how much, affliction that we take. No matter how much we are plagued in our minds and, got to kick Satan away. We take heed unto ourselves, and to the doctrine, and continuing, and, never take a hand off the plow, then, you can save yourself, because that's the ultimate goal. At the end of the day, we want to endure and save ourselves. Mm. 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. So it says, 1 Timothy 4:16, take heed unto yourself and unto the doctrine. You got to examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith. Because you got to take heed, make sure you're not going off. If you get a little slight affliction, something happens to you, you got to examine yourself. Take heed unto yourself, whether you be in the faith or not. And we gotta judge ourselves too, because we're not, at the end of the day, technically we're not shit. We ask that, we hope that the Lord has mercy on us, because we're nowhere near perfect. You know what I'm saying? We gotta always judge ourselves, because we've been going off in our past lives, this life, everything, every day. So many laws, we can't keep none of them, all of them. We can't keep all of them. So we suck. And the Lord has mercy on us, because we supposed to have been dead. You know what I'm saying? Every day that we go on is mercy. So we take heed. We gotta ask for prayer and mercy all the time. What am I looking for? Give me a second. I don't know why I can't find this freaking scripture. Bear with me. Baba Shah. Oh, the scripture I'm looking for is if we judge ourselves, then we should not be judged. Paraphrasing. So we gotta examine ourselves and judge ourselves, because we realize that we always going off. So basically, when in doubt, you read. Sometimes, we got, the spirit is low on us. We don't make a video, or we ain't praying as much as we want to, or fasting as much as we want to. When in doubt, just give attendance unto doctrine. We got to be occupied in prophecy. That's the best way to go. When in doubt, read. Occupy yourself in prophecy. Occupy yourself in watching brothers too. just watching videos, that can spark your spirit probably, I don't want to get this. Mark. That all this has benefits. It's an example. Mark 9:29. Mark 9, let's start at 25. It says, when Yahushua saw that the people came running together, he rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto him, thou dumb and deaf spirit, I charge thee, come out of him, and enter no more into him. And the spirit cried and rent him sore, and came out of him, and he was one as dead. And so much that he said many, he is dead. That many said he is dead. But Yahushua took him by the hand and lifted him up, and he arose. And when he was coming to the house, his disciples asked him privately, why could not we cast him out? He said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing, but by prayer and fasting. Because prayer and fasting will build you up. It will build you up. The Lord will allow you to be built up with that praying and with that fasting. Because Yahushua just cast the spirit out of him. And the disciples asked, why can't we do that? And his response was that prayer and fasting. Because he says, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you'd be able to tell that mountain to move, and it'll move. Paraphrasing that scripture. Faith is a grain of a mustard seed, which is very small, Mustard seed is. You got another example of fasting, how that can help you and build your spirit up. Because you're making this flesh weak. This flesh brings you down. And if the flesh is weak, you can't get brought down because your spirit, gets stronger. Because it's that war, what I'm saying? They're fighting against each other, your spirit and your flesh. Let me look up the scripture real quick. 2nd Ezra 6, I think. Okay, I found it. So it'd be 2nd Ezra 6, verse 31. It says, if thou wilt pray yet more, so pray yet more, and fast 7 days again, I shall tell thee greater things by day than I have heard. So he's been given the Lord's been showing him things. Basically, Yahushua, told the disciples, come by nothing but fasting and prayer and fasting. And in order for the Lord to, show him more things, he says, pray, if thou will pray yet more and fast 7 days again, I shall tell thee greater things, because he already done it. He already fasted 7 days prior to this. Second Ezra 6:33, and therefore hath he sent me to show thee all these things, and to say unto thee, be of good comfort and fear not. And it came to pass, verse 35, and it came to pass after this that I wept again and fasted 7 days in like manner, that I might fulfill the 3 weeks which he told me. Second Esdras 6:36. And in the 8th night was my heart vexed within me, and I began to speak before the Most High. For my spirit was greatly set on fire, and my soul was in distress. So you see what happened, all of that praying and fasting, weakened his flesh, but it made his spirit great, enough for him to speak before the Most High. Now, when you low in the spirit, like when I said, when in doubt, read. When in doubt, pray. When in doubt, fast. When in doubt, read. And, your spirit will get built back up. Lord willing, you're praying about it. He's speaking before the Most High. Not a lot of people, done this. Esdras, Lord showed Esdras a whole lot of stuff. That's an honor, to have these visions, to see, to know what's going on, to not just be ignorant, to know the future, to see the future. That's God stuff, that's God status, to see the future. To know what's coming, to say what's gonna happen beforehand, like to see the future, so far into the future, thousands of years into the future, to see that, hundreds, that's an honor. But to the point, what was it? Yeah, 29. And this kind, because you can do great things, with a high level of faith in the spirit. In the verse 25, Yahushua cast out, that bad spirit. And, the disciples are asking, how can we do that? Why couldn't we do that? And he said on 29, this can come forth by nothing but prayer and fasting. So that prayer and fasting will build up your faith to where you can do these type of things. Speak before the Most High. See these visions. The Esdras, and just when in doubt, to build your spirit. When in doubt, pray, fast. Give attendance to reading and doctrine and exhortation. Matthew 17:20. And Yahushua said unto them, Matthew 17:19. Again, it says, then came the disciples to Yahushua apart and said, why could we not cast him out? Yeah, and Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. Nothing shall be impossible unto you. Nothing shall be impossible. Nothing. He said, nothing shall be impossible unto you. And again, he said it again, verse 21. Howbeit this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting. So nothing shall be impossible. Faith, ask for a greater faith. Pray about it, fast about it, give attendance to reading and exhortation and doctrine. All right, Lord willing, is edifying. All praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Shemel Shai. Wahakodashaka. Shalom to all the brothers in my congregation and all the other apostles and of Great Millstone. Shalom. Lord willing, is edifying.